Hello everyone, my name is Shivam Dave and today we will be studying a chapter from class ninth. It is about a force so powerful, so helpful to us that it allows us to understand the mysteries of the universe and how everything interacts in the nature around us, right? So this force is none other than the gravitational force, right? And it was first discovered by Sir Isaac Newton. He was sitting underneath a tree and an apple tree, and suddenly he saw an apple fall down from the branch of a tree, and that sparked in him a question that what is the reason for this occurrence? And he started finding answers through some notable observations in the various phenomena of the nature. And later on he did a series of experiments through which he finally came to know that it is the gravitational pull of our planet Earth which pulls everything towards its center, and he named this force as the force of gravitation, right? Now Newton said that it is a force of attraction, right? And this word itself comes from Latin word gravitas, which means heavy, right? And it is a force of attraction, so gravitation, right? So Newton found that everything in this universe, every object attracts every other object through a force which is known as the gravitational force, right? And he put it all into a law which is known as the universal law, the universal law of gravitation, right? And it states that if I have an object A and an object B, right? And this first object has mass m1 and this one has mass m2, and if they are kept at a distance r from each other, then this law states that the gravitational force between these two objects will be directly proportional to the product of the masses of these two objects, right? Second thing it says is that this gravitational force is inversely proportional to the square of the distance between the two objects, right? And so by combining these two, we can say that the gravitational force is directly proportional to the product of masses by the square of the distance between them. And to release this proportionality sign, Newton put a gravitational constant g m1 m2 by r square. This is the formula for the gravitational force between two objects, right? And this g is called gravitational constant. right? Which has a fixed value 6.67 into 10 raised to minus 11 Newton meter square per kg square, right? Which is fixed for every terrestrial object and celestial object as well, right? So Newton found that if the masses, the masses of both objects, if they are small, the force isn't detected easily, right? It is a notable observation because if we take, for instance, these two objects, a duster and a ball, now we don't see here the gravitational force because it's very low, right? And it is due to the fact that their masses are very small. But if one of them has a significantly larger mass, suppose I take an example of this ball and our planet Earth, and if I release this ball from a certain height, it falls back to Earth, right? So what does that tell you? That it tells us that if one of them has a significantly larger mass, we can detect the gravitational force, or we can see the effect of gravity very clearly, right? And this is the formula for the gravitational force between two objects, right? So we will keep it up to here, right? And next time we will see some numericals based on this uh, formula of gravitational force, right? And hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a good day. Thank you everyone for joining in.